What if the ultimate secret to surviving a chaotic, cutthroat world isn't about being the smartest person in the room or the strongest fighter, but finding an impossible balance in between? Imagine being a brilliant thinker, suddenly thrust into a world of ruthless warriors, unchecked ambition, and raw danger. How do you hold on to your humanity when logic completely fails you? Welcome back to Rik Summary, where we turn powerful books into life-changing ideas. Today, we're diving into a story that bridges the gap between the mind and the sword. It is based on the profound ideas explored in the novel The Golden Mean by Annabel Lyon. This isn't just a historical tale about ancient kings and philosophers. It's a mirror reflecting our very own daily struggles. We constantly bounce between extremes in our lives, overthinking every single detail until we are paralyzed or acting purely on raw, reckless emotion. By the end of this video, you will discover an ancient secret to mastering your internal chaos, finding your balance, and understanding why sometimes your brilliant logic is exactly what holds you back from truly connecting with the people you love. Let's set the scene. Imagine a man who lives entirely in his head, a brilliant scholar, a man of science and philosophy, who is reluctantly summoned to a kingdom defined by blood, war, and conquest. He is tasked with mentoring a fiery, fiercely ambitious young boy destined to become one of history's greatest conquerors. Our thinker is pulled from his comfortable world of ideas in Athens and dropped right into the harsh political realities of ancient Macedon. This is the ultimate clash of two worlds. On one side, you have the pursuit of pure intellect. On the other, the raw, violent instinct of a warrior culture. The philosopher believes he can be a civilizing influence, shaping the mind of a future king. But very quickly, he realizes that the real world doesn't neatly fit into his academic theories. You see, the scholar thinks he can solve everything with reason, but real life doesn't work that way. Look at his own home. He's married to a woman named Pythias. From the outside, it is a marriage, but on the inside, it is marked by a deep emotional distance. They live together, yet they are emotionally miles apart, barely even making eye contact. Then, the unthinkable happens. Pythias falls terribly ill. As she lies in bed, her body fading, she's haunted by terrifying apocalyptic nightmares and the gripping fear of dying all alone. How does our brilliant philosopher respond? He tries to comfort her the only way he knows, with scientific explanations and cold logic, trying to rationalize away her dreams. But here's a hard truth we all must face. Logic cannot cure a broken heart, and it cannot soothe the terror of mortality. The poignant lesson here is that our intellectual reasoning often falls drastically short when faced with profound emotional trauma. While the husband desperately seeks to provide clarity, the narrative shows us that empathy and true emotional connection always outweigh rational explanations when someone is in deep distress. If you ever try to fix someone's pain with facts, you'll only push them further away. Meanwhile, outside the walls of his quiet home, his young student is grappling with his own identity. The prince is witnessing the horrors of war and feeling the crushing weight of his father's expectations. The boy is torn between the militaristic ideals of his society, becoming a ruthless conqueror, and the thoughtful moral leader his mentor wants him to be. This struggle introduces us to the core concept of the story, the Golden Mean. It is the ancient quest for moderation amidst the wild extremes of power and ambition. The Golden Mean teaches us that true strength isn't about giving in to pure aggression, nor is it about hiding away in our thoughts and overanalyzing the world. It's about navigating the impossible middle path. It's about balancing your ambition with your humanity. The true turning point in our story, however, doesn't happen on a battlefield. It happens in the dark, silent moments after a profound loss. Eventually, Pythias passes away in the quiet of the night. Her husband is left utterly shattered, closing her eyes tenderly, feeling the massive weight of grief. Imagine standing in a room with all the knowledge in the universe, but realizing it cannot bring back a single heartbeat. The climax of this journey isn't a political victory, it's the heartbreaking realization that reason is completely powerless in the face of true human suffering. All his theories meant nothing against the fragility of life. His past emotional distance is now a heavy, unchangeable regret. So, what does this mean for you and me today? The ultimate message here is to stop living at the extremes. Don't be a prisoner to your own overthinking, and don't be a slave to your rawest, most reactive impulses. Find your golden mean. Life is terrifyingly fragile, and its fleeting nature makes every single moment precious. Acknowledge your vulnerability, hold your loved ones closer, communicate openly and with true intention rather than hiding behind a wall of logic or pride. Recognize that each day is a gift and choose to live with love and gratitude amidst the chaos of life's uncertainties. Your intelligence is a wonderful tool, but your empathy is your ultimate compass. If this idea helped you see your own struggles in a new light, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Rik Summary for more powerful book insights. Drop a comment below. Are you currently living in an extreme, or have you finally found your middle ground? We'd love to hear your story. Until next time, keep seeking your balance.